Oh my gosh. Impromptu, I have not a clue why I'm up. Besides, I said I gotta get up early in the morning, and usually when I tell myself I gotta get up early to take care of some shit, my motherfucking mind be having me up, knowing damn well I gotta go to sleep. Well, not really. I mean, going to the grocery store in the morning. Yo, just when I started shuffling these cards, this card came out. I shuffled it. One shuffle, two shuffle, flipped over. Alright, y'all. Some people think I'm playing when it comes to when she wants to be seen. Just like her energy just permeates so quickly, so fast. Sorry if the lighting and all that shit, fix it. I don't know if I can do the quality any better. Can we do better quality? Is that even possible? Anyway, sorry if the quality is messed up. I'm not even on my phone. I'm on this little, I don't know, Chromebook of some kind. Anyhow, so let's get to seeing what's going on out here, y'all. I mean, there's no point or reason for us to really be flipping the cards to see what's going on. All you have to do is just walk outside. Literally, you could go outside with your eyes open or you can go outside with your eyes closed. But the reason for me to do these cards every now and again for myself is just because I don't know. I like them. I want to say I love them, but I really do like these cards and I really like communicating just on another level with ancestors and with spirit. Nate, never mind about noises. Because, spirit ancestors, they communicate and have conversation outside of tarot cards. You can do it by writing, you can do it by thinking out loud, you can do it by meditation, you can do it by like with synchronicity. But I think like with these, for me, these cards is they're very strong and they're really powerful and they're always able to tell the season or able to tell the energy like very straightforward. They just communicate very, very, very. It's just communicate. It's just another form of communication. So when I say, let's see what these cards have to say, you know what I'm saying? And all that other stuff is nothing that we cannot find that's already within ourselves already. But the strength and the power that's within and tarot cards just brings like an extra layer of knowing and yes, some validity. I was trying hard not to say validation and validity. Yes, it does give validity and it does just give communication. You have not a clue. Personally, I have not did a reading or even touched these cards since the last reading that I had did on here. And just speaking of the last reading that I did with the cards, that was in the third vessel, the Binah, Binah. Probably saying that wrong, but it was all like in the category of the dark night of the soul, in the category of like not so much as transformation. It had like judgment and like wisdom, wise judgment, moving on to different levels with this, but then, shedding old cells, basically, like at another level, you know what I'm saying? But this was like in the third vessel. That is what happened in the last reading last month. A couple weeks from now, today, which is today is February the 2nd, I'm watching Ralph Smart's last live or one of his lives, and he most definitely was like, okay, we're in the season of the Dark Night of the Soul. And I'm like, okay, because I was waiting to see what that energy, what it meant in that reading, because I didn't feel like it was something that was as of a worry, but it was definitely like another level because, Mem and Brigitte came out first, right? It was the ordering of the cards. that was like, okay, once we get like the wise judgment, once we get Maman Brigitte first in a reading, you know what's up. But then after that, you get one of the Gades in the New Orleans Voodoo Tarot deck, which they all have different variations of characters from the Wild card, from the Fire card, from just, But that particular one that I had showed in my last video in January was definitely like some introspection, some deep introspection. So yeah, after I had, I was looking just to see if there was going to be a connection after that, and it took a while for that. And maybe like the season for like the Dark Night of the Soul is for global nation, for people to really turn themselves inside out and really get that motherfucking mirror and look at each other and see how we are doing more harm to each other than we're doing any good to each other, basically. We're pointing, whatever. I'm not gonna get in. I don't feel like preaching and talking, bitch. It's 1:47 a.m. What I do want to do is formulate a card or two. Spirit, I share. I give thanks and gratitude. Look at my shirt. You know I'm thankful. Got a story about that. I don't know if anybody watches the Christie show on YouTube. She's a comedian, first of all, but she has different forms of, I don't know what you call it, different types of videos that she does, different types of personalities, just different types of approaches to her comedian type, her talent, which is really funny. But anyhow, she sometimes will go and she'll have like a choir day, basically, where they'll have choir practice. One of her characters is when she's an older woman, which is probably the funniest one. She's an older black woman, and the older black woman's into church, and she's head of choir, and it's so funny. I'm sure you guys have seen the Christie show. If not, she's hilarious. But anyway, there was this one show where they were doing choir practice, and the song was Thankful. Yo, nigga, that song is powerful. You think she playing as a character on that song? You listen to that song when you are getting ready to, you're getting ready to enter into like a new season. You play, oh my God, let me just tell you, it helped me move big things that I already know were going to be removed. But when I started really listening to that choir rehearsal on the Christie show, called Thankful, over and over again, laughing at it because she is so fucking creatively funny. I don't know if that's her sister or if that's her, I don't know who the other girl is, but she's hilarious too. Her and the other girl, when they do the choir practice rehearsal online, they actually have good voices, but it's so funny. Like, I'm trying to figure out, are they really serious? Are they really? But at the same time, it is so funny and it is so catchy and it's so creative, the words that they say and they use. I don't know if they know how powerful that song is, but it is very, very, very a strong song to use, to play in your house, to knock down low vibrational energy with demonic, just low vibrational energy, period, right? Fuck them up with that motherfucking Thankful song. Fuck them up with that Thankful song. I dare you, anybody, go over to the Christie show. Type in Thankful, the choir rehearsal. You cannot tell me that ain't funny. Listen to it for a couple days. You cannot say that you ain't gonna be motherfucking singing it. And then it permeates and it gets into your into your cells, though. It's crazy. It's magic. That fucking song is magic. That shit is so good. In the story and that song is so funny. Anyhow, I just had to share that because, I don't know. I'm going to have to write about that, actually. That's another thing that I do. I'll be writing short stories. I have a couple memoirs, but because it just is moved the last piece. It helped me a lot. Anyhow, I ain't gonna get copyright and sing the song. Anyhow, just go check it out. So we are 10 minutes into the reading already. We haven't flipped a card. And by the way, about this shirt, this was by accident. I ordered this shirt a couple days ago. And it's like, oh, fuck, it does say thankful. Oh, sorry, my bad. It says thankful. Girl. Boy, I don't even know what to say. How strong that song is. And the thing is, I can't really tell if she's really like, it doesn't matter if she's like Christian or however, but like her whole show, well, this particular character, she's playing the old church lady. She's like Christian or however. She is such a good actor and is such good comedian that I can't tell if she's really Christian or not. I'm saying, shit funny. She should have a lot more subscribers. I mean, she's so funny and very talented, and the lady that helps her as well in some of her shows, she's really, really funny too. She be in the back doing like the ad libs a lot of time. And should we flip a card, Spirit? Since we're here, and it's like 2 o'clock. Is that what we here to do? Is to flip a card. Ashe, Spirit, give thanks. Yeah, we see Oya. Oya's still at the bottom. Ashe, give thanks, Spirit. Ashe, 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 gratitude. What do you want? Or what can we say? Woo, 2 cards popped out. Ooh, Gross Sun. Ooh, power, strength with this card. Onesimus Congo. Huh. Yeah, energetic. Completely energetic. I feel like this is like my energy most of the time. This is more like love, high energy. Just natural love and high energy. Not only for yourself, not like just selfish energy, but for other qualities and values outside of you. It's going to sound redundant, like nature, systems, like the animals outside, the wind, the trees, just having compassion and just relating to so much beauty in this earth. And it's hard for me sometimes and people to even ponder on just the destruction that's going on in so many different ways on this planet. But you know what? I found a trick for that. Maybe I can lead the trick into this card because I it came to me when I was driving, like, and this is probably not new for anybody, but the power of affirmations, but making your own affirmations. If you are complaining about something, well, do something about it. Why don't you change the way you want to see things happen for you in life by speaking it to existence? What I have learned many times is like, okay, just say it out loud. Black women are protected. Everybody protects black women. Everybody around the world loves black women. Everybody protects black women. Everybody loves and honor and nourish black women. Ashe. This card. This card is a deeply compassionate person, a very loyal individual. This is a princess card in Hnesis and Congo. But like in this card, it depicts a woman who is in contact with her counterpart who was once in a physical body. And she put, him in this calabash. Sorry if I'm butchering these names. The vessel here. There's his soul or spirit most likely. And she's still, you know, sharing and having compassion with him, communing with him, or with it. It necessarily doesn't have to be a gender, but necessarily something has died that she cherished, that she loved at one point in time. She kept its spirit, encapsulated spirit, and still communes with it and still, you know, honors it, conversations with it as she continues to move and about. But this card just reminds me of a woman who has deep compassion and commitment. Ashe. So this Girl Spa Anjay, I've done a one card reading while ago. While ago. So let's see what else. Is there anything that's gonna come on? Hey. I didn't even know they had the instrumental to that song. Those are the first two cards that came out in this order. All right, let's see if Spirit wants us to know, to recommend, and to see anything else. Ashe. Gratitude, Spirit. Ashe. That's like too many cards. Okay, that's a little lot. That's a lot to know. Maybe just one or two, something like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm the only one up, and it's like, it does not feel like it's 2 o'clock in the morning. Weird. Anything else here? Anything else you would like us to know? Oh, okay. I thought that was going to be something else, but it's not. I got to scratch my leg. Another name, Yago. Yaugwa. I believe once when I got this deck, I was able to pronounce every name just by not overthinking it. Well, probably not every name. Pretty sure I still butcher some of the names. And I'm pretty sure everybody says it all differently. I just have like the American accent. Yaguo. Yaguo. Okay. They know that it's all love and all respect. Yagua. So this is I love this card. It's another beautiful validation card. So if you were listening to what I had said earlier, sorry about the glare of the hallway lights on. I thought I could cut it on so it won't be so dark in here. But so if you remember what I had just mentioned a few minutes ago with the Girl Spa Anjay. Ashe, Spirit. And what we have here with Hnesis in the Congo. This connects it. This seals it. I've mentioned this card in a reading, not individually. I'm trying to get this glare. Maybe over here is good, y'all. So, when this card appears, it's just protection all around. No cap. If you got this deck, you know what I'm talking about. First of all, we're in Santeria, Yaguo. So we already dealing with the Orishas. Okay? This card represents, don't make me go get the book, okay? Protection. We have Oshun here with her staff and her rooster. We have Ogun with the iron pot. We have Oishai, I probably butcher his name, with the bow with the arrow. We have Ilegwa at the bottom as the protector. As the protector, Ilegwa. Looking at watching. She like, I wish you would. Oishai, you never could. Ogun is like, bitch, you will be, I will never be misunderstood. Ogun over here in his pot iron, like, you wish you could. Also, this card represents protector, so Ashe, thank you, Spirit, because I'm just going to reiterate everything I say before I just shut this down, y'all. So this card, when you think about compassion, when you think about selfless love, when you think about giving attention and validation to you outside of you, like what allows us to, the same things that anchor us here are the same things that can bring us so much enlightenment as well. People keep coming back here, obviously, you know. So the beauty of the nature, the beauty of the universe that we can perceive right now. And I went on to say and was talking about affirmations and how they are strong. We know that by now, the power of affirmations, but using your own affirmations is even more powerful. We know that too. But the third level of that affirmations is, instead of complaining about what we don't have and what we don't see, is to profess it out loud. And I got this thing that I've been running in my mind for like 2 weeks now. I've been just calling it goddess theory. Okay. Using your energy from your divinity at its full capability. Professing affirmation. So my affirmation, I live in the 99% European white people often. Not a lot of people mentally or emotionally can live in a whole other group, race of people. Some people just can't do it at all. Black, white, Asian. People like to stick to their own groups. They feel comfortable there. But I challenge you to step out of your comfort zone and go, not too many people will, step out of their comfort zone and go somewhere completely different outside of their race, class, culture, and to regulate that motherfucker by your mind, your energy, and just being grounded and just true to who you are. I dare you to go outside of your comfortability in your environment somewhere else and live. I dare you. So I live like 99% around white people, right? So when you do that, you're not in Mexico or somewhere where people are loving. I don't know who will automatically accept you. Where you're in a different culture's household, you have to be armored. Especially around certain groups of people. You have to be. One way of staying armored, I was saying, was affirmations. The affirmation I had said earlier was, everybody loves and protects Black women. Everybody loves Black women. Everybody protects Black women. Go back, rewind, watch that. Then I went ahead and I talked about the compassion and love that this individual have in this card. Because there's only half of her. It's not even half of her. There's more of the energy of the spirit here than there of her. What's really showing here is her arms and her hands, saying that she's giving back, saying that she's giving to something that isn't selfless. Not to saying that being selfish is a bad thing, because it's not. I don't really give a fuck what people do and how they do it. I'm just here to read this energy. So she's giving back to this energy that helped her at one point in time significantly, or I don't know, maybe they're on the same level, but she's still there. If you look, I forgot, but look right here. There's a face right here in the middle of this calabash, right? So this is a form of a face of like someone that was probably most likely human at one point in time. But that's interesting how this just half of her body is showing. More of the energy is here. Hopefully I didn't get thrown off or anything, but I wanted to talk about just the third and final card, how everything connected from when I saying about the affirmation, having compassion and love, giving value to quality to life, okay? And how this person is doing that very thing, which was, this was the first card, this was the second card. Now the third card came out is the the protector of the deck. One of the many, but we have all of the protectors here because we are in the field of the Santeria. Yagua, Oshun, Ilegua, Oishai, Ogun, all here giving love and protection. Right? You can't make this up. Yo, you can't. Honestly, I'm out. Y'all like and subscribe. Peace. Leave a comment.